So the first thing we did was we took a look at the technology side of things, and we made sure to take into consideration all the latest technologies and to make sure that we build the solution for enterprise grade needs. So a lot of our customers had the same kind of pain points as Kirsten described, and we just wanted to make sure that from a technology perspective, we're able to handle all the transactions and to be scalable for the needs of our customers. So not only is the solution cloud enabled, it is a cloud native solution. So that being said, we did build the solution from the ground up for the cloud. We do leverage microservices. So this does provide our customers with a lot more flexibility in order to have as minimal downtime as needed in order to deploy something or to have a fix for a specific sort of issue in the solution or for a specific module within the solution. So from here on the right-hand side, we're able to view all the different microservices that are leveraged. It is an API-driven solution, so it's built in order to read and write from different applications, SAP being a big one of them. So we do use the Nakisa Cloud Connector for that. We do have an Elasticsearch functionality, and it does provide with a very secure platform for our customers, and it does have a self-recovery functionality that's available. So within the cloud, the native cloud solution that we have, it is faster to innovate and to deploy. So let's say if there was a specific module or a specific fix that JBS wanted to deploy, we're able to focus on that specifically rather than putting down the entire system. And that being said, it is quicker to upgrade and it is secure. So rather than relying on the IT team in order to do the deployment and the upgrades, we could simply deploy it within minutes. Simply all the customer has to do is take care of the UAT. So test all the accounting and the functionality behind the scenes, rather than worry about the technical side of things. And it has been designed in order to scale out or in as needed. So we do have customers, JBS, one of them, with a lot of transactions. So it has been designed in order to scale out for the high transaction or high volume. So that being said, we also did focus on having a SOC report. So we do have a SOC 1 Type 2 report, which focuses more on the compliance, on the accounting that the solution generates. We do have a SOC 2 Type 2, which really focuses on data integrity and security to just make sure that that side of things is met as well. So it is a complete solution from a technology perspective. Now, when we took a look at the functionalities to leverage, we did listen to our customers based on the feedback, based on certain pain points that they had, and we made sure to include a lot of new features to our cloud version. So the first thing we focused on was automation. So posting automation, we've added the functionality in order for users or customers to be able to simply go in from the front end and to mass generate the postings for periodic basis. So this could be for the payments, for the accruals, for the depreciation. They could simply select the time frame or the time range that they want to post it for and simply apply that. They're also able to reverse. So let's say for some reason, there are certain modifications that had to be applied for that period and the posting ran too quickly. They're able to reverse all of those postings in batch as well. And they're also able to pre-schedule the postings. So let's say for a period, you're able to set a specific date where you're able to set your postings in advance for month end. The second piece we wanted to focus on is the internal controls. So as Kirsten mentioned, in order they want to have a more complete solution in terms of IT general controls, and this is where we've really focused on. So the solution had the capability to have a full end-to-end audit trail from all front-end changes that take place throughout the lease lifecycle. What we've added is an additional functionality to track all the back-end changes. So that being said, if let's say an administrator went in and changed a certain parameter, we're able to generate a report to go in and view who changed it and what the value changed from and to. And we've also added the functionality to have posting controls or to freeze company codes. So let's say if you wanted to bring in any historic data, or if you just wanted to put a company code as this inactive, you're simply able to freeze it so nobody's able to post to that company code anymore. The third item we focused on is reporting. So really on the disclosure reports, we've listened to a lot of our customers' feedbacks, and we've added some additional details within our disclosure reports. So just additional items in order for customers to reconcile back to. So if they just wanted to view certain details. Another thing we've added is enhancement to the currency translation logic behind the reports. And we've added some filtering capabilities as well. And this really allowed the customers to select which kind of additional details that they're able to want or to filter down for the reports. On top of that, we've added the scheduling of the disclosure reports. So rather than customers generating it on ad hoc basis, they could simply have it ready based on the scheduler that is set. The other thing we focused on is month-end process. So for month-end, the feedback we've gotten for the original version is that the month-end process is not as straightforward for the leasing subledger. So we've added additional tools for the month-end closing. That being said, there's additional reports that are available, and there's certain steps that the users are able to follow for a more optimized month-end process. We've added additional reports for analysis and reconciliation. So that includes the activity analysis report, the periodic posting report, and the report scheduler, which is also available for the disclosures. And the last thing we wanted to focus on mass changes or mass modifications within the solution. So simply, we've added the functionality to be able to upload mass modifications. So rather than manually keying it in the solution, the user is able to simply upload a file in order to apply the mass modifications. That being said, we've also added a validation framework in order to mass upload all of your contracts, and you're able to check for data accuracy as well as file completeness. So within that, just to focus a little more on the different elements that were added for the compliance reporting, what we've done is we just went through all the different reports. We've added additional details in there. Of course, the reports have been designed in order to comply with IFRS 16, AC 842, and GASB 87. In terms of accounting excellence, we've added additional features. So we've added asset impairment and asset abandonment, which there's a divergence between IFRS 16 and AAC 842. Of course, the solution does encompass that divergence as well. We've added additional reports, which include, which provide additional visibility to the users. So any reports in terms of critical dates that require to be flagged, any sort of analysis reports, and data quality and integrity. In terms of functionality, we've also added the intercompany transfer functionality, which have been requested by a lot of our customers. For month-end, we just wanted to have a standardized month-end functionality or steps that our users or customers could use. And that being said, for the reports, we really focused on saving time for the user by allowing them to be scheduled. We wanted to allow them to customize certain lease tables for the dashboards and management reports. And finally, for the month end, we just wanted to talk a little bit about the month end process over here. So we've added the GL balance reports. So certain reports have been added just specifically around month end reconciliation. First one is GL balance, and typically the customers, they're able to generate the report to view the GL balance along with the consolidated transaction report. Followed by that, during the reconciliation, if they want to reconcile with the GL and there's something that is not matching up, we've added the periodic posting report, which they're able to simply view which contracts have been posted or open. So if there's something that does not reconcile, they're able to flag it right away within this report. We've also added financial reports, which as an add-on where users are able to drag and drop and slice and dice information in any way that they would like. And all the information is done on real-time basis. And in terms of month-end analysis to be done, we've added the activity analysis, which allows you to get a global overview of your leases, assets, and liabilities side by side, and you're able to view the activity that happened throughout the period or throughout the quarter if needed.